Minecraft is a game that has forever changed the way games are looked at and appreciated, starting out as a one-person developed passion project and evolving into the most sold game of all time. In this series, I will be playing through every major update throughout the history of Minecraft, beginning in alpha version 1.1.2 and playing through the current version of Minecraft, only moving on once I feel that I have adequately captured what playing the game during that time was like, from Pulsars Jr., X, and Co., all the way to Dream and Technoblade. From Minecraft survival games and UHC to MCC and Twitch rivals. This is my loving tribute to my favorite game of all time. This is the Minecraft Progression Series. Welcome back, everybody. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is, just looking at the screen currently, this is the biggest update we have seen so far. Look at the amount of stuff on that board. There have been so many updates going into the adventure update. It's insane. Let's get into it. First, with the biggest thing, finally, tap, tap, tap. We can sprint. Look at that. Amazing. Finally, gone are the days of slowly walking around this world. It is wonderful. But downside of sprinting, we another thing you might notice on the bar there is we've got hunger now, and oh, that's interesting. There is no eating sound in the game yet. That is very cool. I have not collected much food because I haven't really needed it. You know, I pretty much make my food to order when I get close to death. So yeah, we're gonna need to collect some food. But yeah. Anyway, look, we've got so much stuff to go over. Look at this world. It has changed so much since last time. It's insane. Let's get into it. First off, the sprint, obviously, the food bar, obviously, the experience bar, obviously. It's amazing. Another thing you might have noticed when I opened my inventory at the start here, well, you can't really see it with these items, but if we look in here, the blocks are much lighter. A lot of like lighting system stuff. That is actually new lighting / display options. Can't run up a cake yet. We run over here. I've talked about it, how bad the lighting is, and look at this. It is so bright in here now. The chests, I'm not sure why these are dark and these are light. They were all dark before, so I'm not sure. So we come in here, obviously, it looks very different in here. Chests now have an open close animation. You can see it in the background there. They have a noise now, which is I don't think they did before. And their texture is still a full block, but you can actually see through them now. So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix what I did back there, because I did not know that was coming in this update. So that will need to be fixed. But in any case, we've got to get through this. We got to move. There is so much to do. So sprint, food bar, XP bar. No more mob tags in F3. We discovered that a couple episodes ago. Hitting F3 no longer displays the entity tag over mobs, which doesn't really matter. We didn't abuse it very much while we had the chance to, but it's gone now. New lighting / display options we just went over, but if we go into the options here, you can see we've got music, invert, FOV. I turned up off of normal, and it feels weird, but I normally play on 90. And here we get into controls. Pick block is now an option. Chat is still only functional in multiplayer. Let's see, anything else? Tab is new for multiplayer. And I believe that's it. But then video settings, we now have a brightness slider. We now have a GUI scale. I'm on large. That's what I normally play on. 3D anaglyph is what that word is, I think. Unsure. There's now a performance option, which helps with people with lower power PCs and things like that, power saver, max FPS. I just left it on balance. My computer is good enough that it doesn't really matter. And then advanced OpenGL, which is like load settings, you can see. Which these settings don't really matter to me. The game is getting better optimized, but you know, I have a 2020 PC. It doesn't really struggle with this kind of game. So anyway, Farland's removed. Doesn't matter for us, but rest in peace, Kurt J. Mack. The addition of cave spiders and endermen, and also silverfish that I didn't put up here. But cave spiders have been added in abandoned mineshafts. Endermen have been added. They drop pearls, but pearls do not have a function because the end has not been added as a thing yet. And also there aren't like nether mobs yet, so none of that really matters. But yeah, silverfish, cave spiders, endermen, all in the game. As we mentioned, the food bar, the addition of golden apples, beef uncooked and cooked, pork uncooked and cooked, chicken uncooked and cooked, zombie flesh. Zombies no longer drop feathers, which they have been up until this point. That is gone. Melons can now be harvested. You get the seeds in abandoned mine shafts, and you can grow them. And stew with the 2 mushroom types. And then creative mode, which is another thing that doesn't matter to us, but previously you could not access it without doing some kind of weird stuff in the like folders, but now it is just a thing on the main screen. Here, you might be wondering about this mossy cobble. The texture has changed. That's all that this is. It's kind of interesting, worth noting, I think. Here, we've got a couple things to show off. Number one, the big guy. Stone bricks have been added. Amazing. One of my favorite blocks. Same texture as it's always been. Great. Takes forever to break in this version, but very cool. We will definitely mix some of that in. We're not going to change the outside of the castle too much, but we might change the expansions on it that we're doing today. So then glass panes, I mentioned it in the last episode, I think, when I added the glass on that other wall. Glass panes didn't exist. Did not know they were coming this early, but apparently they did. And then fence gates have been added. Nothing weird about it. It's just fence gates, man. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. That doesn't really matter. But you're probably thinking, oh, that's a lot of stuff, but it's not too crazy. Whoa, bam! There's even more. Hold to charge bow. I should have went and got a bow, but I didn't. Now instead of the spam click like before, you have to charge it like you do in normal game. Block sword. Look at that. That was not in the game previously. We now have the double click block and swing animation. Chest animation we mentioned before. Animals no longer despawn. Breeding hasn't been added yet, but you can actually pen them up and trap them, which is cool. Swamps are the main biome edition of this version, which is really cool. Huge mushrooms have been added, not naturally. Mushroom islands don't exist yet, but you can bone meal the little guys and make the big mushrooms. No way to harvest them yet, but they exist. And then finally, mine shafts, ravines, strongholds, and villages have all been added. Mine shafts are pretty much as they will be for a while. Ravines are pretty much as they will be for a while. Strongholds are obviously not really as good because the end doesn't exist yet. And then finally, the villages exist, but villagers do not yet. So they are just empty bits of terrain. So, all of that being said, this is a huge update. See, now that chest is lit up. I don't know what's going on. Huge update. Lots and lots of stuff to do, because with Adventure Update 2, which is next episode, we're starting the new world. So we need to finish up this world. First thing I'm gonna do is go collect all of my food for this episode, and then we're gonna get started building up the rest of the castle. We've got to build the moat And yeah, there's some other little stuff that I want to do before we say bye-bye to this world. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a little bit. So I'm here doing a little adventuring for food. I've done some work on the castle, but I need to go get resources, so I'm collecting food. Look at this tree. This is a weird guy, huh? This is it. This is all I found, but wow, that is a weird formation. Interesting. One more interesting thing I found on my adventures here, possibly a zombie spawner down there that I'm probably going to investigate. But the sea level was actually dropped in this update as well, so you can see here's the end of chunks that have been loaded by me, and you can see where the sea level drops, which is kind of interesting here on this line where it clearly goes from ocean to ocean. So yeah. All right, everybody, here we are, back again. We have made a ton of progress. After my little mining expedition I did there, did the full diamond upgrade, broke my sword caving, so I made a new one. I figure we've got a lot of diamonds. We're about to be done here. May as well, you know, utilize them while we can. So did that. Went ahead and filled in the back of those so you no longer see the dirt and stuff that I left in the gaps before. Those right there are slabs, so you do not, or they're stairs rather, so you can open the chest still. And then we have done a ton of progress up here. Obviously this was finished previously. We got the wraparound thing. But we've got the top part of it done. We've got the staircase keeps on going up, keep going up, going up, going up. And here we are. We've got the more of the spike ballast things going all the way around. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. We've got the fences, stone. We put the ability to put pressure plates on top of fences was just added in this version, so I figured may as well throw these up there as a little like look over on the stairs thing. And then up there we've got the last little tower and the flag with some iron blocks mixed in because the texture hasn't been updated yet, and it's still pretty cool. So yeah, that is that. This is looking good. So next up we are going to finish that tower over there, and then I believe it's moat time, and yeah, then we'll do some pathing and some other stuff. But yeah, next up we've got to finish that tower. It's just going to be bringing it up and bringing it to a point. I'm probably going to use the fences on it. This one, I don't know if it'll get a flag or not, but it'll be pretty much going to end just above where it is now. We're going to raise it a little bit more and then bring it to its point. But yeah, I am pretty happy with how this turned out. We'll do the way it looks at it once that is finished. But yeah, wanted to update you guys. Looking very good, very happy with this, with what we've got so far. So yeah, I will, oh, I need to finish that as well. I need to add the proper top to that, but I will see you guys with all of that in just a second. Okay, so here is the riverside. We finished that tower, so we're gonna go around and look at everything. So riverside looking good. Here is the side that's kind of out towards nothing. We never really did anything over here. Kind of awkward because the flags are facing us this direction, but I think other than that it looks pretty good from this direction. I kind of wish that was a little bit steeper, but it looks good from the main direction, so I think it's all right. So here is out on the ocean side, which I thought would look not great, but I kind of like, it's got a lot of character on this side. It looks pretty good, I think, with the bridge and everything. I think it really pulls it together, and once we get it cleaned up, it's gonna be even nicer. All right, and finally, here we are on the main entrance and the egg side. I wish we could do more with like slabs and shaping the shield thing, but I think honestly looks pretty good from this direction too. Again, kind of awkward with the the flags facing the wrong direction, but you know, I think it's pretty. I'm pretty happy with this. If I can get this ported to a creative world, I might fly around and give a look at it that way. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, I think. Okay, so I tried to look into a way to generate this into creative in the vanilla game, and that does not currently exist. There is no world duplication, so unfortunately that will not be an option, but that's okay. We'll get some shots up before we're done, but now we're going to throw the moat in, so we're getting real close to having this thing done. Here is where we began just a few short weeks ago, and we have progressed through. They're really ruining the flow. I believe we spawned right around here. We progressed through all the versions up until the adventure update. Now here we are. We have installed the moat around. The angle right here is real nice. The corner angles, the corner over there looks really good too. Really vibing with this. Bit too much stone probably could have done with breaking up the levels a little bit, but you know, that's okay. So I figured we'd do one last walkthrough here. We come up here, figured I was gonna take this down, but I figured I would just clean it up and leave it as the, you know, we started almost every episode here, so it's only right. We come up the path. Let's do the angle over here real quick. Well, first, stop the egg. Hasn't hatched. Looks like it's not going to. That's unfortunate. Maybe it'll follow us into the next world. But real shame. We will come up over here. Yeah, that you can really up this high. You can really see the levels. And that's a little stubby there too, but I don't know. It's alright. I'm happy with how this castle has turned out. Given that I really didn't have much direction for it, I kind of just started going for it. And that will be kind of a theme with this series. I kind of just go for it. I don't really plan. So, you might have saw over there, we've got the water pouring down into the big river we built last time, I think, or the time before. Can't remember. And we also have it going this way. And of course, we get up into, here is our storage room. Move the bed to the side over there. Let's see. Come out over here. Moat is really thin on this side. Nobody goes to the side of the castle. So that's okay. Let's go over here. Let's drop down to the original base. We will swim across. I've got this stuff so interconnected, there's not really a great way to walk all the way through it in one loop, but went ahead and added a little tunnel here. Come out around here, gives us a little skirt around the water. We open this up. Not much to say about that. We got our first bed, our couple of furnaces, everything else are obviously been moved out. I took the sign out. Over here, that was not lit up before. I had a mob issue that needed to be solved, that I have fixed. We come up over here. Very nice, very nice. Very happy with how that has turned out. Let's go down the stairs over here. We've got, I moved the furnaces down here and that extra dirt chest to make the normal room over there look nicer. And yeah, we come over here, out and around. We'll just take this with me. Jump over, we've got the moat. Ooh, comes down to the sugar cane that didn't used to be here, but I don't know, I thought there's not really a use for it yet. Bookshelves don't exist. They get added in the next one, I believe, so they can exist. We've got the view of the castle from over here. You know, I should go collect the wolves too. I'll get him on the way back. You can see we've got our river that we made here, coming all the way over to this little room down here. Door is still open. That goes down to our nether portal. Nether is going to be a much bigger part of the next, I mean, it's not really a new season, but next little section of episodes, because there will finally be a reason to go into it and do stuff there. Yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and rip this pillar down. We have no need for this anymore. Already covered it all. Oh no, I didn't. That's a lie. Okay. There we go. You didn't see a thing. Alright. So let's stand the wolf up. And let's run over here to take a look at the little bit we've got left. Should come with us. I'll go get our other wolf before we log off. I'm not gonna delete this world or anything. We'll just leave the wolves sitting in here for the rest of the time this world exists on my computer. Can throw that back in. I can sit the wolf down. And last look here, we can climb up these stairs, and we've got the first level. Come over here and hit that dead end. Nice view in all directions. Come out around here. Oops. It's good to do this full walkthrough. We're finding all of the stuff that I forgot to clean up. I didn't even know that was there from when I built that tower. And then we come up here to the tippy top. There might be stuff. No, this is actually good. We got the barricade blocking. But yeah, we've got this top level done. Grew out some trees there, so there's a couple birch trees over there. Nice little variety. So yeah, I think that about does it. Let's run back down real quick. I think one of the castle has turned out really nicely. It's a shame about the egg though. I was really looking forward to seeing what was going to happen with that. What? We just looked at this. What? Oh no. Oh no. What? We missed it. What happened? Oh no. Oh, a dragon took our castle. Oh man. Well, if we weren't gonna leave before, guess we have to leave now. Oh no, it's coming right for us. That was close. Well, I guess we're done in that world now. I'll see you guys next time for the start of the new world, and hopefully that guy doesn't come with us. Yeah, that was really crazy at the end there. Anyway, I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.